Got lucky.
EDG and Rash on
Oh, I like this play.
Up and over.
Oh, wow.
And yeah,
Starting the map like
No, I
that
think
is
they got the read
so
on this.
satisfying.
Exactly. Splitting them to pieces.
You couldn't get a better indication of that. Presumably, they would have held it if the fault line had not come through.
At least we're the smartest. Facts. We find a way. We're fucking
They may have
geniuses.
just let it go anyway. Hard antied them.
The preparation is clear right now for Sentinels.
As it was the last time they played on Lotus.
I think a lot of the billionaires in the world, like the richest people in the world, some of them like are Indian, right?
This contact play though.
I swear I saw a list one time. It was like 3 or 4 Indian
A
guys.
little bit here, but there's always the pivot through that blue room. That's where they're going. End on B.
There you go. We're killing it out there.
Let's have a lot of space for the rest of his team, and yet that is an open avenue as a flash and a peek from Smoggy, but nobody from Sentinels overstepping themselves. In fact, it's Smoggy who's worse for the wear. Might be calling for another refight. They are grouped up. I believe that's 3 players of EDG looking for the fight. They don't think
Our
Zekken
best hope
is
for an Indian
Cuts
player,
it up close.
I'm pretty sure he's Indian.
Boombot in
I
his
could be
hands,
wrong.
lets it loose. We'll take that contact in through the smoke.
Or at least a brown
And the play
player.
has to be taken. Risks in order
Is
for
Ion
EDG to bail
2x.
themselves out of this spot.
Ion
But
fucking
they just
2x, and he's
cannot
racist.
handle. To everything Sen were running, man, it's layers ahead, thinking about it every single step of the way.
That's an utterly beautiful pistol round from Sen.
Oh,
Right
Redux,
from the beginning,
actually.
you're seeing them
There's
anti the
Redux.
C-Snade, and it looks like they were going to throw it even without the fault line there, based on the timing. That catches on to nobody. Look how looked like they were in a bit of a slump before champs.
They're actually
They've
back.
woken up.
All the experience accumulating.
Oh, I'm gonna get my Sen. I'm hoping I get my Sen Lev upper bracket. Sen Lev upper bracket is gonna be disgusting.
They've been in rough spots before, this Sentinel squad as well, and for how much this means for EDG in this series, where a win would get them top 3 for Sentinels, they've already reached those heights and more. They've lifted a trophy. They've been in these spots, and they know what
Do
it
not
takes
count
to win a
Heretics out.
tournament.
Trust me, I'm not. I know how good they are.
On display, I think, from that preparation. Tens doesn't overstep himself, just takes the one player.
He's gonna get one.
Kang drop down and out. Zekken with a
Dude, they're just,
re-exploration,
it's
realizing
just
this
Tyson and Zekken killing
players are
everyone.
split up, and now it's time for a bit of orb farming. Zekken going to want to try and potentially
Finally.
get that ult closer and closer to being online. Simon chewing him up. Nice crossfire setup with him and nobody, and it's brought it down to a 1v3, but with nobody low enough, as it is, Boombot spotting him as well. Did earn himself a gun and an open side onto C.
May have been slightly overzealous there, that push out through the smoke on C. Nobody's a great player. You can't give him openings like that. I think the health is just too low. It would be such a task for him to be able to get plant down and a free pick and reset and win the 1v2. Can just get spammed through any box, any slight
It's happening right now.
door frame.
Nobody's just tapping this one with only 14 seconds left.
It looks like he's just trying to save the gun. To be honest.
Trying to, save a gun,
my
potentially catch that kill.
Pistols and follow-ups.
Oh, yeah.
He's 2 away.
I mean, it's called showstopper for a reason. Heavily impactful. Basically defines the way that you do play the map of Lotus with this
good
composition.
retake.
Very much all in
They
though from
don't
EDG
have-
in through B.
What do
Sentinels
these guys call it? Baby door.
give up this open space onto the site. Willing to try and play this one into the retake. With the bonus weaponry that they do have.
It's
Well, grouped
huge
up
that
as
Sen
well,
has control
so
of this area.
5 versus 5.
Pressure here towards Heaven onto John Cutie, who only has a ghost. That could be the win con for EDG.
Making sure that they can dominate a portion of the post plant here. John seemingly aware of it though. He just catches that
Well, they know where the
contact and
retake's
makes
coming
call
from
that they
now,
are playing
since
up
they
towards
took
Heaven.
Heaven.
The question is,
It's
does
good
Sen
by
have
EDG.
anything to deal with it? Bullets flying forwards. Luck at a draw was what they were hoping for. Simon doesn't need luck on his side.
Nice.
Flex
Good
the
fucking
muscles,
round.
flex the mechanics. With that, Sen, the round is dusted for them.
Simon has more than
Spot
earned
to
his
put your
spot on this
breach
team.
in.
Yeah.
He is insane.
Smoggy get on the board early up as well. Helping settle those nerves. They need a big performance.
They're going to make a go of things here as well. TP up and towards the top. The seas, I
They're out of there.
believe, was deaded a little bit too early there.
Didn't
So they
get
give up
wicked,
that
never
space
mind.
once more. Fault line. Second
See,
level of
when
things
Sen
here
is in this
for EDG.
position and they
In case
wipe
there
the
is
wall
that
back up,
refight.
what do they do after? Do they retake it?
Chichu clearing most of this.
Yeah, they're trying to
Sentinels
retake
players,
it.
though, they're lying in wait, and the paranoia triggers the play. Still, Chichu still there.
Wow. Risky.
This guy-
Risky. Didn't pay off.
Ready to punish them for the hubris, thinking that they could take
Nice
that
try,
fight
though.
open and out. Sassy.
I see the
Going for that
reason
repeat.
why. How?
The trade
You're
done
dying to
inside.
that.
Players not ready to account for that one. Sassy's
Nah,
still here, man.
nah. This is
Dropping himself back.
crazy to lose this
Under 12
round,
HP,
man.
but with 2 kills.
We're giving
Earns
two
under the round
1v1s?
and under his belt.
Two?
There's an opening now for Sentinels
In a
in the round.
42?
Champ's form, Sassy, is a dangerous beast. This is not guaranteed at all for nobody and Smoggy.
Going through the back of the side, you can tell that there's still levels of unknown. Even the C's just used preemptively
absolutely.
in case that somebody was in that smoke.
They're worried about hard anchors. They're thinking that John could be in that spot. Sen have actually doubled up here. Looks like it could well catch EDG.
They're in too good of post-plant positions.
Alpha advantage though for EDG.
Even if he has door here, it won't make a difference. He's too low.
And Sentinels themselves splitting up. Watchful eye from John. Couple of different avenues, but not pushed together.
Yo.
John,
what a
pulled that
shot.
one from the brink seemingly. It leaves it all down to Smoggy.
What the fuck was that?
Time will start to tick onto this one here, and he's isolating his voice line in his players.
John,
Up yet
cutie.
John stands tall to the pressure.
What the fuck was that?
And a rifle fire itself, he was not shaken.
Rubble setup from the defenders here. Ten's not playing inside tree. They're making a mix-up. Resetting very quickly to stop a B fight from happening. But if Simon rips his ult, all three
Sen
players
has
will
them
be gone.
red.
Seconds closer to showstopper, and he's going to let him rip early on.
That's
At
fine.
least not even getting the kill. Damage done. Nobody's still surviving. Here's the rolling thunder, but they've crossed it up onto the corner.
They're just getting
the
red.
Tented Sassy.
They had 2 layers
Punish
there.
him for stepping past that.
What a read from Sen that was going B early on.
Yikes.
Fake rubble fight, and they've read the pivot over
Yikes,
towards C
man.
here as well.
Actually,
they are
like
not
a wolf.
worried about a repop into B
This shit has
whatsoever.
been over.
Taking spawn, waterfall, ready to fight these guys, deny the plant before it even comes through.
Hardest read.
John's so far ahead of the game.
Just following the sound cues as well, Simon. Sticking with the plant, he doesn't even get that.
Bro.
Bullets precisely lay it down exactly where they were needed, and Chichu's
Bro, not
praying, hoping
one
that he
chance
doesn't
is being given.
receive the same fate. Spike planted, but it's not in a great spot here, and with the paranoia sweeping his way through, it's down to instinct and timing. Chichu still traded off, only with the one. Smoggy smoked off and away in a crossfire to lay claim to his
EDG's probably
life.
gonna
Sentinels
pause, but I don't even
again,
know what the fuck you said.
showcasing the preparation,
They're getting res.
showcasing the form.
Trophy
very
lifting
well.
caliber, actually. The question is whether they can keep it up and whether EDG can answer back.
I mean, Sen beating Genji just gave them such a boost.
Raps to have a
Because you
chance
know
of
you beat the
having
best
full buy into the
team.
next.
So once you've beaten the
control's giving
best,
up,
it's
Sen.
like, you know
Looking
what
to
you're
play
doing is
positionings.
working.
They've got them surrounded on every front. Imagine
So massive
going to
for
open up
them.
with the Prowl as well, but that's going to be broken down early. Tens treating out through the back of the side. That is risky by second. Satchel to save the day, and Sassy striking right where it hurts. And accounted for with a pin to play.
So now they just all look on
It
like
just
back
feels like
in
there's no hope
form,
at this point for EDG.
like they're ready to win.
Sassy,
My bad.
It makes you want it more.
I think plenty of other Sen players will be feeling that
My
right
bad.
now as well.
Now they're just ready
Sassy,
for the
they
C hit.
understand it.
Viper and Killjoy both here.
They've been
with
both
Fade,
through the hard
ready
times
to
as well
ult.
as the good.
Oh, for sure.
And they're trying to bring that peak at the right moment.
Nah, man.
Think back
It's-
to last year.
It's just fucked. This is bullying.
You don't have to think back far.
No, and that's one of the massive difference between these two teams. Sen are trying to fight as an org, from Tenz's POV for that third trophy, that third peak. Whereas it would be EDG's first attempt at even making top 3 a podium.
They're just gonna
finish,
fake A
minimum
control
bronze
here.
in
Tyson's
this
gonna
tournament
call
if they
nothing
were able
A.
to come back here.
Tyson
It
just
would
called
take
nothing A.
something-
He's chilling.
Some incredible resilience, because right now they're looking beaten down. And they need this round.
This is obvious C, guys.
Economy is getting stretched.
Really?
Well played out.
I thought Sen was ready for
Pulled a lot
this.
of these Sentinels players out and away. Kankang's the only player in through the side. Chichu sticking with the TP in through. You're in the smoke already. TP crossed up under the corner. Kankang punish from the
Wait.
Odin spam. Directed him exactly to
Wait,
where
Tyson
Zeltius
would've
is
just
going to be
killed him
playing from.
walking
And the
in.
smokes are renewed in the face of Sentinels.
If he
This
didn't TP.
is a different look for EDG, but still finding it difficult to even get this plant down. Nobody with the plan. Nightfall now. Going to be used and expended. Sentinels trying to use this to get themselves in.
Okay, he's on
The
one.
John QT scatters their ashes to the wind. Chichu will have to hold it down out through the back move with all sound cut away. Not long for this world. Smoggy left, isolating, heads are popping, Sassy sticking onto the half. The util is good. Best chance in a long while. They've got to deal with Sassy, not dead yet. Sassy sticking, but the swing
Nice shot.
coming through.
What more can John do there?
Another round. Wanted to opt into these, but they have been doing some re-clear strats.
Nah, they're not gonna do the re-clear again. No way.
Tends to spot it out
That
though.
shit
He opened
failed
the door
miserably.
himself as well to see if he could take a quick little peek.
Full A rush. This is literally rushing A. The Viper and Omen
Like a
here.
gamble on his part with a pixel angle,
Tyson
but he's going to be
still has a
retreating now.
paranoia.
Oh, into the back of the side. EDG, they want to go rapid.
it.
Increase of the tempo, overdrive as well.
What?
That's put in a squeeze, and Ten's tested in that moment. Can't offset EDG, overwhelming him as the smokes
Wait a
dissipate
minute.
too. John QT is
Wait
fully
a minute, is there some
unaware.
life left in our boys?
Nades ricocheting, but it matters not. Smoggy right there when you least expect him.
And EDG do have it in them. What a beautiful
Not
change
gonna lie,
of
these
tempo.
playoff matches are mid. I think
Just
the
when it looks like
matches
they're down and out, they
overall,
put together two
there
very
are
nice
some maps
rounds.
that are blowouts, which is shitty, but some maps are extremely
Utilizing the
close
fact
and they're
that
fun to
Sen
watch.
have been a bit timid over on Rubble. Haven't put together a round where
And
Sen
the
have
fact
gone
that
for
they're all
full denial.
2-0s is kind of shitty.
Seen spots where Celsius has clutched in that position before, but he's got no hope here. He's just trying to hold on to
Yeah,
that.
5
front.
rounds is great on defense. EDG just has to win out.
First
They need to
kill.
regain momentum
Yeah.
and start being
1-2.
more confident in what
That's
they're
the way
doing.
of things when you do end up.
But it's like hard when Sen is
Dominating.
overheat Sen.
EDG are not contesting it.
Yeah, and so a lot of that's not going to be used for.
Honestly,
retake, the plan
I just don't
to
know.
scurry away as well. Most of the space is going to be given up. It's hard to hold on to this with EDG's composition. The double initiator, Prowler, Sassy, catching the contact. Needs to be
Any
careful.
team that's
Door is
capable of
open wide
playing
for the
their game and
evacuation.
not worrying about the opponent has a really,
That's
really
where you
good
see the
chance
value of
versus them.
Clove smokes as well. Smoggy throws one down and they're able to get this space, and they found a completely open A site. EDG come out of the attack timeout, read Sen perfectly.
But I
Good
also
ideas.
feel like Fnatic,
They're in
also
position,
we've
though, to
seen
try and
very
make it
low
a go.
lows
This
from
one with
them.
the flood defense, rocket
Huge
to the
ult.
floor, and it finds the contact
Good
to
rotates
target
here from
exactly.
Sen.
Zeka
not
was looking
over-peeking
for.
either.
Almost beamed down into the process, but it's a kill advantage, and that puts the uncertainty in place here for EDG. It's a tap. And they want nothing to do with
This is
the
a good
A side.
pivot.
I mean, ideally, they'd be looking to pivot over towards B, but they don't actually have any
They
info
kinda
there.
have to
Nobody playing B
pivot.
main. They'd have to be worried about so many
Oh,
angles
this
if
could
they did go
work.
for that
The
pivot.
hold.
They also only have one smoke on Smoggy right now.
Door opened and a cut of noise. Trying to bait Sen in
Excuse
for the
me.
re-exploration. Still the Haunt will reveal the hand. And
Huge
Smoggy
kill. Massive
cuts it up onto
kill.
the angle as they're trying to evacuate and make that pivot possible out towards B. There's still players at their backs. Sentinels.
Wait, they don't know
ready
Simon's in
to
here.
Remove a few lives. Peek from Sassy.
They
Haunt as
legit-
well. Does it get
Oh,
broken?
Simon has
And it's
won the
flanks on
round.
flanks. The timing's round and round we go. Simon
Giving it away.
reveals it. It's a phone line. He's trying to play his team back in, but from that angle, John QT is none the wiser.
Wait, they're
He
both
thought it
here.
was coming from sight.
Oh
Still
no.
a 2v2. No plan to really for them well.
Jordan's kind of low though.
Not at the baby door.
Sassy.
Sassy's holding. Damage done to Zelsis. It's precarious. He feels like he can't really make the tap happen. Contact. High-low. EDG. Waiting to strike that time pressure. Sentinels,
Wait.
you're running out of win cons.
They
You've got to
just know?
stick this at some point. Circle's got to be shrinking at some point here. Locking it down onto the corner.
this
And
1v1's
half
hard to
not
win.
earned.
Too
It's
hard.
EDG.
That's Simon as
Bringing
well.
it
Perfect
back.
player.
One round at a time is how it's done. A 4-1
Wow.
to the
What a
tally.
It belongs to the defenders, but it is a large util investment.
I'm sorry. They just are.
Immediate response
Did you
again
say
from
Fnatic?
EDG to
Did
make
you
the
see what
right
Heretics
reads in
did to
that regard.
Fnatic? Or no? Because I fucking watched that game.
Yeah, I think
and
coming
it
out
was
of
a
this tag
massacre.
timeout, it's actually worked against Kaplan. EDG are even happier knowing that there's 4 players committed to A at the beginning of the rounds.
There's going to be another level to this one. There was a Paranoia and a Prowler used by EDG. Rolling
Because
Thunder is
Rien's,
hurt, and Simon
Loot,
has it primed and
Benji
ready.
all
Up
look
and over
like
the
they're
top. A lot of
dumb.
angles to account
They're
for. That is
in
composure from
stupid
Kang
form.
Kang, and he wants to take it one
They
step
legit
further
don't
still.
miss.
Defended. Up and over the shoulder, the IGL will put Kang Kang to bed.
EDG though have taken so much space. Sen group up, re-clear through spawn. Tens the backstab through waterfall as well.
Unorthodox with the angle. Nobody. It is aim train
Why
to
do
the
they
skies. Yet
toss?
that
Do you
Haunt
think
is
they
still
toss
gets the
on
value,
purpose,
still
or is
gets the
this
damage
accidental?
done. Chichu
Because
can
as
land
far
it
as
with
I
the spray,
can
but
tell, this
eventually
shit is-
there. Stun still connecting. Sassy now sticking. Defended. Up and around, and Simon's left to do it all from that spot.
Why
it's
do they
just not
toss?
possible.
Right as the barriers drop, start
You've already
drifting
done your
away as
job
well. They
by
don't
getting
want
this
any piece of
area.
that.
Wait, where is it? Getting this area.
Slower play from EDG is
The
going to
ult and all that's good, but I feel like the peak is so
bit of caution
crazy.
into the mix. There's still danger for EDG, you know, despite the fact that it is a weaker buy. They have 3 rifles.
Absolutely. And if there was a round for Smoggy to find some impact, it would be now with Clovel online.
You'd peak there too?
Yes.
No, I would not.
Looks like a setup to try to punish people in Mound or B, depending on where Sen take contact
In a ranked
first.
game?
Pings.
Yeah.
Yep, they saw John before he was even aware of the process.
Oh, this
Lock him out of the
retake?
picture, taking him out with a
Oh,
head.
what a
And
flash.
Paranoia
What
is
a
beautiful,
flash.
blinding up into this spot.
What a
Smoggy
flash
putting the
from them.
squeeze
That was
on
actually a
alongside
decent
Chichu.
setup from
I love that read. Smoggy and Chichu,
EDG.
they're ready to backstab the people trying to punish Mound. EDG, their macro game has been
Wait, they
remarkably
went back
good
for the
these
same
last
play?
5
This
or
is
so
not that
rounds.
good from
Instead of trying
Sen.
to go for round 2. While this is going on, though, it's EDG that somehow been flipped up against him. With Chichu being dropped, Smoggy now has to
4
contain and
people
contest
coming from
alongside
this
the flank.
spot.
Never go around with the
4!
door rotating. It's random sprays and
What are we
rifles.
doing? No way
Well
we're winning
trained.
this round. Going 4 here.
EDG, they know what it takes to get the round done, finished, clocked up, and sealed up with every single kill. Sassy scurrying to save the weapon into the next. This is EDG. As I said at the beginning, there was danger with those 3 rifles, and they put them to good usage, put them to good work.
Hey, man. Their Sen's still looking good.
And if
They're
Sassy
chilling.
can save this weapon and
They've
save
secured
his
this
armor,
half.
there is a
6
chance
is
that
more
Sen
than
is still
enough,
going to be
buddy.
able to put together a good buy.
Always keeping Sen guessing. Once more.
Okay, see
all-in
control.
with
They're
the
going to get it
util.
for free.
Burns an ult.
Nobody's
John is
gonna get his
committing
ult.
this pit.
Okay, interesting play.
This
EDG
is a
might want
very
to
good
accelerate here into
Viper's
C.
pet.
It's only Zelsis. He can pop down the ult, but he might get pressured in waterfall.
Good reaction,
Nano
man.
swarms.
Very, very good
Redected
reaction.
here. Divides up the
EDG
side.
knows if this guy's ulting here,
Retake Viper
he
wall
needed
as well
help
for
from
Sentinels to
people.
try and play
They can't be
with.
overstacked C. They just take it
To
fast.
have EDD to chew through. Zelsis
And they have
now.
this ult.
Lockdown. It's nothing to really clear this one. You have to take this one. Fighting straight up. Brute force on display.
Oh,
Blinded
no.
up, though, and the
Oh,
util is
no.
overwhelming. Sheer cacophony of it.
Well,
Nothing to clear it. Respect has to be shown.
Well.
EDG now have to back away.
they use Paranoia, though.
Cut
Tyson
away
doesn't
with the
have it
sound cues.
anymore.
They don't even know if anybody's onto this one, but just peering up and over, spamming away, still earning their way into a round win. EDG
Good.
and Kang ahead
Good
of the curve,
fucking half.
unaccounted
Running out.
for.
It's long range very consistently.
Sentinel's gone for slow siege, a nice hold to start. EDG.
This is a risky ult, but they
towards
can
a rubble to
double body shot or headshot body
take up
shot.
that space as well. It's going to be giving a lot of mid-round information over, but no exploration really from anyone else on EDG.
EDG do tend to leave
I respect that fucking setup.
fairly weak. You can see here it's only Smoggy holding that down.
This guy's just gonna stay here.
Both not usually enough to
I hope
hold
they
up the
stick.
site.
I hope they stick to their setup.
The presence.
Good.
Foul was committed over
Really,
towards A.
really good presence here. But the thing is, the Omen being here makes the biggest difference because Neon can leave now.
Behind that as the Viper
See,
wall
Neon
drops,
can just
EDG
leave now.
start
That
to
broken. They're fully
not
stacked
at
C.
all.
Fuck.
They reinforce
Oh,
towards C.
fake C go B is huge call.
Is there a pivot here? Are they going to fake C?
Yes,
and
they
hit
will.
B?
Yes, they will.
Leave Kang in a very exposed position.
Bill Kang.
Saw
Maybe
him.
spotted. Yes, indeed. The season native
Oh,
rebounds
they
as well,
fucked
but
him.
there's nowhere to run, nowhere
They
to hide
fucked him.
against it.
Now they
Useful
go back
combo.
C.
Unfortunate.
Oh, there's 2 here.
Kang Kang's going to be
Oh,
dropped
no.
for that first kill, handed over to Sen, but there's still chances for EDG. They're doubled up. It's a high-low waiting.
What
for the bodies
a
to come
stun.
flying forwards here.
And he
Playing the
didn't
sound
kill
cue.
him.
Stun was good.
Oh, it
And
didn't
stop
matter.
in their tracks. Sentinels cannot cross that line and the barrier. Just not there
Jordan!
for him. Zelsis time against him. And it's of the essence. It needs to be that defense
Yes,
forcing.
plant.
They've got to stick this one. It needs to be covered.
Oh, he
G2.
won.
He wins the day. John QT was not there in time.
What a round we
So
just
EDG
witnessed.
with a pistol round.
EDG
to begin the second
for
half
the
of Love.
oh god.
But oh, Smokey.
Say it ain't so, bro.
Expecting
Do
them to
not
be
get
playing
ecoed. If they get ecoed, I'm gonna end
smoke.
stream. I don't care. I'm gonna end stream.
The purpose of it, handed over a gun. Simon's good though.
Simon's been asked to do so much in this match, and he's been there.
I'm gonna
for
legit. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna what's it
Don't
called?
worry
Raid
about
someone.
EDG.
Pad attack or some shit. Kurva. Kurva.
Dishes it right back as well. A little bit of safety here for EDG, but while all that was going on, they did lose access to most of the map. The rotations that were made, Chichu, you can tell just from his positioning, he's scared of like an A-lurk, the potential of that.
Deal.
EDG do not have that Viper to play around, which means no frequent wall or smokes in B. So I think this is going to be a theme of Sen's attack side, looking to see if they can contact up and get
Raid
wins in
Zelsis.
this area. They're going to realize
No more
oh,
egos, please. I just want a normal
they don't
fucking
have
game.
smokes to work with themselves, apart from that Viper orb.
Plan here, Junkie T. Sticks it down. Doors opened up from Simon, looking to contest.
Are we just
as well.
starting
He's
for
definitely
fun
putting the
now?
Squeeze on these Sen players.
Cover going out.
As long as there's that caution from EDG, they should be able to find a way through this round here.
Good
Kill.
bait. Good bait by Jordan, but he's still gonna clear
Wins
this.
it out. Seconds quite there. Rapid onto the approach, but right behind him is Kang.
Yo.
Take him out.
Yo,
Pesky
yo,
problem
yo.
up through heaven. Tap
Oh,
already,
God.
and the movement
Thank
is
you.
nice. A jar.
Fucking
Snappy
Kang!
from John, but Simon sticking to the fuse.
What? Why?
Second to
These guys are ready for a retake. These guys are assuming there's going to be a retake here because they don't know how many people were at. Which is why they're playing so carefully.
There's fear from Sen here. They're worried about a trap play potentially. Celsius one away now from the lockdown. It's one of the things that this EDG comp is good at when you're running the double initiator.
Yeah, they can set up huge traps. But look again, the rubble control is all
This
the way
time, these guys are going to walk out A as these guys fake C, I assume.
C currently.
It's a little pretty separated for like a full buy
Deep haunts.
versus low buy.
Kang's position not revealed out through the back there with the door opened wide, smoke in his face, bit of anti-synergy perhaps.
Okay, all 5 going A.
He was hoping to potentially see some players scattered with 40 seconds.
Chichu is fucked if they do go
They're
A.
gonna have to go towards B. You can see the pings on the minimap.
A to B, this is an A to B.
They're re-clearing onto rubble.
I'm trying to push his players
What
back.
planet am I on?
What is that from nobody?
What the
Close
fuck planet
quarters.
am I on?
It's where he
Am I on
thrives,
Earth?
Stinger in hand. A buy round for Sen. Full investment with the rifle.
Simon with an uncharacteristic brain dead play.
And into the round.
Very similar to the prior round here. A 3v4, Sen at a disadvantage. Can they try to make something happen in post plants? EDG need to play tight, together. Chishu, nobody, doubling up.
It's all split up by Sen as well. Everybody's just willing to take their own fights here. The rifle out open. What an adjustment.
Okay, what a
Nobody
round
snaps
he's
to the
having.
sides. Dismisses John as easily as that. Sassy, his turn to step up.
Nobody.
The movement at charges makes it so damn awkward.
Tyson?
Up and ready. Smoke in his face, 60 HP. Not just a tap, it's a full stick as well from Kang with the smoke as well. The play around comes down
Wow,
to that
Smoggy,
RNG.
well fucking
And
done.
the shots and bullets just not landing for him. EDG. This could go wrong very easily. Prowler catches up onto Kang. C's expended,
Wow.
Tens has the TP to evacuate.
So that's a pretty good
And this
fight,
is
different
a very
from
different
EDG.
look, right? EDG have been maintaining their macro advantage by being able to hold on to this space here, Rubble. And now they've given it to Sen. The rifles should sing, however.
For sure, this ends A. This is not going to end B, I don't think.
It's called for the reinforcement.
Oh my god, it's ending B. I'll go fuck myself. I'm just
Bullet's
incorrect.
gonna be laying
I'm just
down.
entirely wrong. I
Door's
apologize,
broken
chat.
now. It's a
I'm
pivot from
stupid.
Sen.
You're smart.
Essentially all players trying to make the moves over. Zelsis just a shoulder peeking out, trying to bait this shot. Simon can't maintain it.
Simon thinks he's fucking
Rattled
Superman.
back and forth here, but with the Sheriffs, Sentinels are trying to make this one work. An ultimate pulled out with a nightfall and a flank occurring right from the back. This will put a squeeze onto the remaining Sen players.
Winnable.
Heroics and an committed damage done. Decay is still there. Sassy, weak as anything, doesn't know that the players are rapidly approaching.
I don't mind the I don't mind the Viper roll. I don't mind it. I don't mind it.
Desperately trying to cling to on the site.
There was a lot of danger there, though.
I don't mind it. I know you guys are gonna cry about it. I don't mind
that kind of
it.
silly important, though, and stop EDG getting to 11.
They're just gonna run it down, I assume.
Utterly open.
Gone for a fight.
God.
Celsius. It's been caught by this. The stun is perfect. Kang is right there. Up onto it.
Oh, this is.
Paranoia.
Oh, good
Slightly
ult.
misses. Ultra expended. Ultra committed. And EDG put
Nice
everything
fucking
into this.
kills from
But they
Sen. They
topple, they
stopped that
fall.
shit. Jordan.
Crumbled from the util in a hold of Sentinels. It's discipline that reins them in.
My God, Jordan, Montana.
After the tack timeout of trying to change their defensive setups, anything that they've gone for
Look
that
at
was
Simon's
different
read.
to what they opened with has failed. And this is nice pressure. It's just keeping Simon anchored to the A site. Does it pull Smoggy away? No, he's going to read this.
Still at that angle. It's a brutal one to take. Crosshair placement, many angles he could be peeked from, but Smoggy feeling like he has to take it at that point.
And I think
Zekin
Sen
has
will be
ult now too.
super happy about this result.
Gorgeous.
A 4v1 that Simon is not going to find winnable, and Sen still have huge ults to work with. And as you pointed out earlier, Simon, he ripped that one off. They really wanted to show a different tempo on the defense side, catch Sen unaware before they could get into
Jordan,
position to
Hannah
use one
Montana.
for these kind of ults. It didn't work. The threat is actually being worse than the threat of the showstopper and the lockdown here is causing more problems for EDG than the ults themselves.
Right.
Because it's forcing them to feel like we have to go and take the fight. We have to change something up.
That show was
Proactive,
insane.
pull the ults out early.
And the proactivity is
That and then
working.
Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
Sen's protocols are looking lovely to defeat it.
Y'all fuck with that or no?
7th round.
That's
Four players
cute.
moved up right
You're
to
all
the
in
Simon.
sync. That's adorable.
Priming the fault line. Gonna let it loose relatively early there just to set up Kang
Finesse,
onto the
bro,
line.
come to Uzbekistan.
And Tens
For
accounted for, spotted onto the corner. Here's the response. Showstopper! Ricochets and claims Smoky.
Big fucking kill.
Couldn't bound and bounce his way out of the fight.
Oh, if EDG reads this A hit right now, which
means that
they noted they didn't have vision on A.
So now Sen 4v4, like you said, but they have control over Mountain.
Oh, B is clean. B is clean. This is huge.
They own the map.
Toxin screen down.
Oh, this is so big.
Trying to tether those players over towards the A side as well. Rest of Sentinels.
As long as John Cutie doesn't die, they're in a
over towards the
perfect
B side
position
now,
to win this
committing
round.
into this plan. They're going to hear these noise cues. EDG are relatively split apart. They're actually not connected.
You could kind of say the same for Sentinels, though. Zeken's going to back off. If he was playing that post plant on site, he would have been very isolated.
Wow.
We saw
Killjoy ult as well for delay if they need to.
Was, critical in terms of how they lost the pistol round.
Yeah, this round's over.
Line used here.
This round's over, unless they get extremely lucky.
Online, lockdown has to be defended as well. Stuns, Ricochet in second. Couldn't hold a candle to it. Kankai's there, spraying, spamming, praying that they can do it.
Almost got
But
it.
They can't break the lockdown in time. Respect has to be shown. Time starting to tick. Simon. It was to increase the heat. The
time,
tempo
right?
there for it.
Time.
Just making sure he's the distraction already, but the circle shrinks.
Nice try.
Time escapes EDG into that spot.
Who are you rooting for? I need Sen to win for my pick'ems.
Lockdown.
But I want a third map.
They did actually do enough damage to break the lock. 13, 14, 15. Well, now they don't have the weaponry behind it.
No,
Back to their normal shit where they control A. Ooh, they're rushing C.
Partial
This is good
investment into it
calling.
with nobody rifle in hand. He's dropped down to 300 credits, but Sentinels
Oh,
catch
yeah.
most of the signs
Three
of
bomb
life, and now
site.
they want to send it out towards this C site. There are players ready to play spoiler. Waterfall, it's not being cleared. Prowler, second level of things. Kang taking a peek, overdrive, it's there.
Is this gonna
and
go back to B?
Committed. Sen feeling awkward.
They haven't gotten bomb down yet. This could go back to B.
Open angles not presented to Kang. He can't be collecting any of these kills, and the C's dodged
Oh,
in
they're
the
just
moment.
holding.
Still another tap.
Taking their
Sassy.
time,
Waiting
waiting
for
for a
round two.
flood.
Smoke to try and play themselves in and cut up the side. One from Tens himself, realizing they've lost control of most of this one. 50 seconds left. Stun in for the back. Nobody.
Oh, no.
Just can't land it. Shots going wide, up and around.
Oh,
Second
wow.
high ground angle.
That was insane. What a good setup from Sen. They just waited for the flood.
It's enough for EDD to just overextend themselves enough. Hand getting slapped right back.
There comes the pause.
Phenomenal patience from Sentinels. I don't think they had a way out of that to
10-6
actually get the
to
plan
10-9,
down
huh?
if EDG continued to hold in the spots that they were in. But they baited out. As you
Why
said,
EDG
that's
started to
slight
flood?
overextension from the B-takers.
They just wanted to
And at that
take
point,
the site back.
it's an eco advantage.
Like, you
Sen
don't
have
always
brought
have to
this
wait
one
for
back
post. Like, if they're ready,
really
all the
nicely.
players were ready to
The
flood,
gap
so
is
they just
close to
did.
1.
It's more on the defense timing than anything else.
But
So if the defense players are ready, they just go.
Next round,
Because they knew they were
20
still in the bomb
is going to
site.
be where EDG can try to fight
They
that.
isn't it, Sen.
Yes, nobody's hurt the economy for himself a little
We
bit.
haven't had a third
the
map
rest
in
of the
playoffs
players
yet,
are
I
gonna
know,
have
which is why I
rifles in
want
hand.
one.
There's no big ultimates available for Sentinels to disrupt things and give them easy openings to the site.
Chichu can drop the rifle too.
Right. So heading into round 20, this is where Sen a rerun of round 15.
Camp schedule is so fucked, you're
where we
telling me,
landed.
bro. I'm taking naps. I'm not even sleeping anymore. I'm
Smoke
just
to
like
cover.
napping.
But over the top here, nobody's off angle.
Oh, Jordan did not die here.
Simon.
Good
Takes the peek here, bullet to the
dink, good
brain, but
dink,
luckily
good
the
dink.
wall saves his life. Keeps him kicking into the round.
See that Zelsis was anticipating the second player. He thought he was getting pushed in the moment. As soon as he spots Simon, he's worried that the stack is on B, and he would be right to think that. So now Sen.
Free rubble
for a
control for
refit,
Sen.
and this
They're
time,
going to be able to
nobody's
fully exec the
home.
A-bomb site. They have
Stuff
no
was working
ults
for EDG,
except
setting up
Omen.
aggressively denying this space.
It would be
abandoned it.
insane if Jordan went outside C and waited
Chichu and Simon.
and took the space.
Two players.
They faked A and then
here.
Omen ulted
Osman's
bomb
called
C.
for. Kang as well is going to be able to play this part towards A, but a door's in his face.
That would be the ultimate call right now.
EDG go for some kind of quick pre-take as Sen get into sight. They got the
Okay.
pace to do it.
Blinded.
Yeah, most of it's going to be fading as well. Chichu does have that
Wow.
open access. Door's going to be broken down.
Wow.
Kang, he's already ripped this one away, but it's
Why
traded.
not repeat?
In kind. Tens is there. Satchel play. Beautiful. Tracking. Chichu's there. Aware of the fact that there could be that second player. And drops Tens out of
He
action.
killed Kyrie and
18 seconds left.
LeBron. I said a blonde.
TP forwards. That is crazy stuff by Chichu, but honestly, the pressure, it's all on Sassy. Reload committed.
10 seconds
Side by
LeBlanc.
side. Needs to play this one in, but the rest of his team accounted for.
Nah,
The time against him.
no time.
There's only 4 seconds left, and at
time.
this point, it's against them. They realize it.
Jordan! Good
EDG
damage.
backing away. Nobody just has to survive, and it's a round win.
Pushes to sunset.
I would love for the sunset to be the case. EDG have looked pretty good on the map in the past.
3 minutes till ad. I'm sorry. There's
It'll
nothing
be
I can do
another
about this
bang.
ad. So make sure you have another stream open. 3 minutes.
The door opened up by Sen, looking to clear most of the way.
My hand is not
Section
even
B.
on. I will keep my hands up. As soon as the ad's coming, I'll keep my hands up.
Hoping they can pull players back.
You guys
over
know
as
I'm not the
well.
one running it.
The re-clears over towards A. Not being great from Sen.
They've been great when players have contested it, and now EDG
Foot
are.
pedal. Yep.
They've got fault line paranoia here. It should be
Yep.
very difficult for Sassy to even fake like
Okay,
they're
so the
taking
last
this.
time they did is nobody mowed them down. So what's going to be the adjustment?
Usually Sassy's going to be trying to lead this one.
Okay,
in with
Fade
Valorant
has to
hand.
stay here
Used
now
by
because they
nobody.
broke it.
Gets acknowledgement over towards C. The Horn wasn't broken. They know
they
there's a
know-
player now.
they know
Out
the
towards
setup
back
that's
of the
being
side.
played.
The Snake Bite flying up and over. Chichu, no choice now but to back away. Simon.
See,
Here to
because
save
they
the day
didn't
for him,
take
though. Still
control,
holding on to
now
control
what?
of this one, and
This is a now what
seems like the read
situation.
is right there for EDG.
But Sen
Because
also
Neon
knows
can
there's no paranoia, no
insta-rotate.
fault line, none of
Neon
that
can
business. It's not
insta-rotate
getting into
C.
the C side.
It's down to Smoggy. He's holding it down towards the back. Beaming him down. Still got the ult as well. It's not dead yet. Nobody up and over
mean,
the
this
top.
is a now what? This
Onto
is literally a
tens.
now what?
Nana Swarms. Shredding them to pieces onto the back of the side here, but as the smokes dissipate, Smoggy is alive
Nah.
and ready to deny the entirety of the
You
round.
need. Let me explain something to you guys.
Sassy wants more time.
Okay, you need this space. If you're gonna, this is really
massive
bad
rubble
for
fight.
Sun.
Yeah, and this could just be an explosive finish.
This
To
is
the map
better.
here for
This is better
Sentinels,
from Sun.
opting
They have
into
to
it.
do this. They need A control.
The Haunt is dropped and broken.
One of the first times that Sen have actually fought over this.
This
at the
is
start
better.
of the round.
Now,
They push EDG
now
back.
they can go C and it's fine. See, because less
Willing
people,
to go
because
much further.
these EDG does not have info here.
Zekken didn't manage to get up and pick up that ult orb. Now they're looking for the one over towards C. Smoggy's aim has been remarkably good after a bit of a drought on Haven. But all right, Showstopper acquired. There's that major.
Now they have to keep 2
The
people
powered
A
Sens
because
for
all
most
of this
of
is
their
useless.
wins in this
This
half
angle
was
is
on
deadly,
space.
but they still have to keep 2 people A.
Here.
Oh my god, what is this over rotate?
Almost there to cross their
What the
placement
fuck is
wasn't, but
this?
Still he snaps it.
Oh, to
back.
retake?
Well aligned, accounting for everybody.
Wow. Wow.
And Sen just cannot
Wow.
hold against it. Showstopper now used as desperation.
Wow.
Following the traces, Zekken takes the gamble. But all that play, all that work.
Oh,
it's an
Prowler
ult
didn't see anything at
expended
B main. I see.
to no avail.
My ult is ready.
Zealous dropped.
All right, map 3. I'm down. I'm down for
The
map 3. There's an ad
options
starting soon. This game needs to
are
end now.
withering away.
End now. End now. Ad starting soon.
EDG.
Cover
Wait,
going
this is
Feel it,
perfect
they know
timing.
it. Sunset is ready and waiting. It's primed for them here. Nightfall scatters. Tens is low. No more sound cues to work off of. Haunt lights him up. The TP to
Yes.
adjust, but again, he's no long for the world. Second, last one left. And he cannot dodge this
over.
util. EDG are ready to swarm, ready to collect.
Kill him.
Take
Ad
a
starting
miracle
soon.
to stop it at this
Yes.
point. They are not
I don't have to gift
ready
anything.
to let it happen. EDG
Good job.
will not be denied a chance for greatness.
It was a bit of a nervous, timorous opening.